Today, I'm starting out with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I'm in 4K resolution and I have in my pocket a DJI Osmo Nano. We're comparing the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 with the DJI Osmo Nano. You make a choice, and I apologize, it's not an Insta360 Go Ultra. Now, the difference between the Ultra and the Ace Pro 2 is the lens. If I was to bring the camera closer than 18 inches, I would definitely be out of focus on one. It is about 40 cm. That is where both cameras will shine. Infinity focus. Test 1, 2, 3. The Insta360 Ace Pro 2 has a magnet underneath. It is a weak magnet. And of course, with the Vision dock as well, we have a magnet on there, and with the extra weight, it's stronger than the Ace Pro 2. But at least we have on the frame, as well as the camera on the bottom, a magnet on each, and the back, about a 1/4 to 1/3 by 1 inch, about a magnet. It's not a full magnet, but a magnet on the Nano. Here's a pole. We can stick it up there and it'll slide down, but if you get a good spot, it'll hold. So you can see it slides, and the sticky spot, it may hold. And that's a tripod, the Vision dock, and the Nano. The Ace Pro 2, we have filters. We got a good number of them, and they're pretty well labeled. And this is the one that a number of us like to use best. Well, it is not a nice day. It is a foul day. It's got like kind of almost of a fog here. And I figured the black and white and high contrast would do a nice job. I'm trying to figure out why I can't get film tones on. I'm in Super Night. And Super Night doesn't allow film tones, and the Ace Pro 2 does with the pure video. So there is a big difference in different types of cameras. The Nano is limited. So let me just switch on over to regular video mode, because you won't see much of a difference. I'm shooting with NC, that's the film tone and video mode. Now, I've asked and requested for a check mark, but I didn't realize there was a backspace on the upper left, an arrow that you hit, and then you have to get off again of the Pro scene or the Pro setting, meaning just close it out. It's still on Pro. Having that check mark goes directly to the live feed. I had to do an extra step, but this is as close as you're going to get. Wait a second, fish. D-Log M in video mode only, that you don't have in Super Night. This is what you're going to get in the black and white, almost in the high contrast, and the lights just went out. So there you go. At least I get to something. But let me go back to the Ace Pro 2 and try one extra step. Nope. Not with the filters on. You can't do eye lock. So there, the filters and film tones do not allow you. But let me stop the video on the Ace Pro 2. And as well, turning off the filters, you don't have eye lock. In, you got it. Pure video in low light mode. And that probably goes for just about every camera. And why is that? Well, maybe it caused the camera to overheat. Maybe they can't, get it to work correctly. They don't want to offer it. But down the road, that's where you're going to have like an Ace Pro 5. You're going to be able to do all those special things you want. It leads up to the newer cameras down the road. I'm here side by side. They're not close together. Let me tell you, not yet spring, and daylight saving times is here, and it's going to be 70 degrees the next couple of days. It's going to be beautiful, and then back down to winter cold days, but the morning's not going to be those days for anything. You want a camera, and you want to get a camera for your needs, and you don't know which one to get, and you're saying, hey, the Insta360 I like the flip up screen, I like to pull the module out for the Go Ultra, and I don't like the snap-on, the top one. It's not as compact as the camera. It is what it is, man. And might as well just get both of them and try them out and take the other one or keep both of them. It's all up to you what you want. Well, I'm here 2 arms length away talking in a loud voice. If I talk in a nice low voice and natural like this, holding the camera like so, in this distance, you're not going to hear a word I'm going to say unless I go into the editor. I have mics. There are no mics on. And I'm doing this straight out of the camera internal. You don't really need to have a mic with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2. It is by far one of the best cameras. But coming down the road that's going to equal to the Ace Pro 2 and put it away is the GP3 chip 3NM. Something like that, AI processor chips of GoPro. They say nobody's talking about the GP3 GoPro coming out the second quarter of 2026, but it's coming, and it's going to be in comparison to the Ace Pro 3. Now, DJI already put their camera out with no AI intelligence, and that's the DJI Osmo Action 6. And we're having 2 surprises coming, 2 products coming to the market from a company, and they don't know what it's going to be. It could be a Muse 2nd generation, or it could be a Edge Pro 2nd generation. But it's also going to be one of the mics that was supposed to come out in January, February, May. Don't know. No information whatsoever. I started off talking about 8K and YouTube on a separate video and talking about the Ace Pro 2 compared to the Nano and the filters and all. I just say what's on my mind, what I like to share to you inside out, and you get the idea of what I'm talking about. Now, I am going to put this into an editor, and I'm going to try again CapCut. And the reasons of CapCut, I notice, does speech to text, and you could choose the color to change your designs. The thing I don't love about CapCut, and I have to go into the compatibility department in the right-click properties and change the DPI to a larger font, the interface. I can't see some of the things, even with my glasses on a big screen. I want it to be a little larger. I want to give CapCut another chance, another try. I'm not sick and tired, but I'm getting tired of having AI that you gotta pay, and pay for it. Let's go put our camera right here and capture it coming down 15 miles per hour. Back to what I was saying. Wondershare Filmora charges you in tokens, and those tokens can cost you if you don't have the annual or monthly program. And I don't have it no more. I chose to get Filmora 15 and paid all out because the next 2 years I'll be switching on over maybe to a Mac. And CapCut seems to have everything you need. You don't have to pay for all of it. And you want what you want to use, it's there for free. Text-to-speech is one of them. And I want to look for a motion blur just to pick a blur, put it on an area of an address, a license plate or so, and shrink it down. If it has that, then I probably could work with it, take my time, and get it done right. This is all blown out through the camera, maybe because it's too bright. I don't know on the screen. And it's just gray. If I color grade, it's not going to work. And in Wondershare, and I put the LUTs in, I could just, take the LUTs and bring it down some. Then I could choose all the different types of vibrant, shadow, black, white, brightness of the black, so forth. And RGB, putting colors. My Sony HX9, my 20, even my 90. I was able to go into the camera and pick school buses, yellow, and just have the yellow shown. Color grade, man. That was the D-Log M and whatever you want to call it. And yeah, the flat colors, and just show anything of yellow pop out. Well, isn't color grading supposed to color certain things, just the face, color the tree only, color the car only? It colors the whole video frame. Am I right or am I wrong? And I'm saying to myself, maybe I should go to Cyberlink Power Director and give it a try again. I downloaded the free one, and it don't do videos, the free one. I couldn't get this video HEVC loaded up. It just did the photos. So I gave up on it. And it's $140 now. It used to be a lot less, half the price, but it does text-to-speech for free. One more thing I had to say, and I totally forgot what it was about. The editor, the software, and the cameras. I don't know if it's about the cameras. No, it was something else that I wanted to end. Yeah, I got this product. It's a split unit. Costs $380 about. It does heat and air conditioning, and even the next model they have has a Bluetooth and a temperature on the head unit. And I'm going to be testing it out, they say. And I don't even think I'm going to get acknowledgement right away. And we'll see what happens on that. And yeah, and I hope it comes. And I hope it's real good, because the ones we got, they look like this over here on the top, but they're not grease. And these grease cost a lot more than $400 for a whole unit. How sweet is that? Well, I'm Fish. I got my POV camera. I got my 8K camera. It's a on-the-go one as well. And I got my 360 camera. And I got my on-the-go one too. What more do I need? I'm Fish, and I'll see you on the next video. Time to go to CapCut and go have fun editing.